Dating back to the last time we had you on this show, 2OT, it was you, Perk, and Chua.
Justin, yeah.
Couple of you guys didn't even have a basketball in the middle of the pandemic. The literal ball. Nobody was dribbling, nobody was stroking. And just thinking from that moment to this, entering the semis in a couple days' time on Wednesday, a lot has changed with the Beast being back, with a brand new head coach now from an interim coach to a head coach. So much has happened to you guys. Where do you see yourself right now at this juncture of the tournament?
We believe that we are the best team in the bubble right now. And, anyone else, they can go argue with themselves. But everyone in that group, in our locker room, on the fourth floor, we truly believe that we can win this thing. And our coach believes in us, and we believe in our coach, and that's all that really matters.
Well said, Matthew. I mean, I also asked this to Coach Topex Robinson after you beat Magnolia because I've known you from the ABL when you were playing for the Westports Malaysia Dragons for Coach Ariel Vanguardia. And what I know about you is that every time that you're on the floor, you always believe that you're the best player there and that you can beat anyone who's wearing the other uniform. Does this kind of mentality rub off to your teammates as well? When you start believing in yourself that much, do you feel that they also, get a little more confident heading into the games?
I try to have that attitude rub off on the rest of the guys. And I try to give them confidence as well. Certain guys on our team need a little bit more of a push than others. And that's just from you getting to know them and how to push their buttons and what to say to get them motivated. So
Naputol.
Yep, we lost Matt there, but I'm sure he'll be back in just a little bit. Pero Magu, yun yung napansin ko talaga kay Matthew Wright. I was able to see him play in the ASEAN Basketball League. Kasama niya si Jason Brickman. They won the championship there. Every time that he was on the floor, hindi mo masasabi sa kanya that he's not the best player there.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there are world imports, he doesn't care. He always believes that his team is better because he's better than anyone, because he can shoot them back into the game. And I think that kind of mentality really affects the Phoenix Super LPG. Kasi kung makikita mo rin yung ginagawa nila, you have guys like Justin Chua and Jason Perkins taking more three-point shots than they've ever done in their careers. And saan ba nanggaling yung kumpiyansang yun? I really believe some of that is coming from Matt. It's coming from their leader telling them na, hey, you can take those shots because you work on those shots. At yun yung nagiging resulta.
Yun yung Mamba mentality na rin. Hindi naman natin hindi rin tinatago ni Matt na idol niya si Kobe. He's dedicating this bubble tournament to Kobe, of course. Pero yun nga kita mo naman yung Matt. Number 2 scorer after the Olymps, just behind CJ Perez. Pero nasa top 5 din. Pagdating sa assist per game, yun yung importante, willing passer pa rin itong si Matthew Wright. Kaya nakita mo, everybody on that squad, yung lakas ng loob kakaiba. Even guys off the bench, Dave Marcelo, si RJ Azul had that one game. Yeah. He's been solid all tournament long. Pero that one game, the 33 points on 9 3-pointers, on any given night, anybody can have a ridiculous night para dito sa Phoenix. Yun yung nakakatuwa sa team na to, di ba?
As you can see, the numbers of Matthew Wright in that last game against Magnolia, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 5 3-point shots, a massive performance coming from him. And as he said, lahat na binato sa kanya ng depensa ng Magnolia because that's what defines Magnolia. They're tenacious, tough defense na hindi talaga magpapahinga because Coach Chito Victorero does a great job of keeping his players fresh, keeping his point guards fresh, but still Wright was able to rise above it and lift his team to victory.
So you were asking about the confidence that's innate, the quote-unquote Mamba mentality. We all know you've been saying you want to dedicate this tournament to the late, great Kobe Bryant, of course, everybody's idol. But it's not just with you, Matt. Carla was asking how your confidence rubs off on everybody else.
Yeah, sorry about that. I try to get to know everybody on a personal level so that I know which buttons to press and how to get them to react to certain things. So, for example, Jason doesn't really need much to motivate him. He's very self-motivated. But somebody like Justin, you kind of have to be more, you have to give him some compliments here and there, especially if he's not playing well. And, just saying something small, that seemingly like, like good job on his rebound, or like, he'll become more confident knowing that, he has like an acceptance with you. So, it's just about knowing guys personally and what buttons to press. And, we're very we're a very confident bunch. Obviously Calvin, is so. We trust the coaching staff, and the coaching staff trusts us. So.
Yeah.